Hi, I'm here to tell you about ChatBTC. Um, and this was very much a scratch your own itch kind of project. Everyone has their own chatbot, so what makes this one different? So first and foremost, this is trained on sources that we have been very strict about. So the mailing list, the Stack Exchange, the Optech newsletter, we have not let this corpus of sources be polluted. And that has led to some really high quality answers from the primary sources. The other thing that we're really happy about is it's sort of hard to make this hallucinate. So we were really strict about how we can or how this chatbot gives answers. And because of that, we have pretty high certainty that what comes back is if it can't answer the question, then it just won't make an attempt. And so Holocat is our Bitcoin companion here. But we also have some other characters that we have gotten permission from. So because this doesn't hallucinate all that easily, we were able to get permission from some pretty epic Bitcoin authors. And again, all of these are trained on their sources. And when I say trained, it's actually much simpler than that. We learned this hack from building Bitcoin Search, where it'd be really cool to learn about, SegWit, but it'd be even cooler to learn it from Peter Wella. So these are only answers from Peter around this topic. And so we've done something quite similar here, where all of the answers that are provided are in fact from that author. And we can do this across the board. So if you want to learn about partially signed Bitcoin transactions from the inventor of partially signed Bitcoin transactions, we can do that for you. So really cool. What I think is most exciting about this project is that our hope is down the road when we are continuing to gather resources and continuing to refine our data models is that we can feed the ratings back in so that we are making sure that we're only giving good answers or we're pulling out answers that aren't in fact up to the standard of the users. Well, we're really excited to provide this as a learning resource. We want to make sure that we're not DOSed, and so we've built in LN 402 into this. So here I can copy my invoice. I can go here, and I'm good to go. The other thing that I really like about this is that it doesn't get tired. So I think we've all experienced sort of the energy of first encountering Bitcoin and sort of going down that technical rabbit hole. And what's so great about this is that it never has to go to sleep. And for a lot of folks that are sort of trying to find their footing, loneliness and not being able to sort of figure out where they can find decent sources has been a problem that we've encountered a lot in our educational programs. The other thing about this is that we're hoping that down the road that this will continue to up the bar for people going through education programs. So JaneCode runs these seminars, and we have discussion questions that people have to prepare for their weekly calls. And so it'd be really easy to sort of plug an answer into here, or plug a question into here, and hope that people won't notice that you haven't really done much preparation. But the goal, of course, is to up the bar across the board for all learners. If they can get sort of a baseline answer and they can look at some primary sources, then they can further critique the answers or further prepare discussion questions as they're taking apart the material. And then the other thing, which I think is really important, is that Bitcoin development resources often aren't very fun. And so we're hoping that this can be a first exposure to a lot of folks who are curious about the technical Bitcoin ecosystem, and this would be an engaging, sort of welcoming first encounter. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed it.